Hello, Brian Patonda here. Brian Patonda. Boo. If you've never watched Facejacker, please look up Brian Badonde for that character alone. He's got some other good ones, but Brian Badonde is the best. Boo, Brian Badonde. He's very funny, and I feel like he's my spirit animal. Boo, Brian. You dance for Brian. Brian Beer in the back streets with the man with a big beak. But have you ever noticed, basically his thing is, well, one of his things is he puts a B at the start of every word, and it's just really funny for somebody simple like me with a very basic bitch sense of humour. I find it very funny. What was I going to say? Yeah, have you ever noticed, right, that you're my hero? No, not that. Have you ever noticed that I feel like we're the only species that can all be the same species, like there's 7-8 billion of us, and yet we all have a different experience and interpretation of life and reality. For example, 2 rats, if you went into their consciousness, their subconscious, hello, it's very hot today, so that's why I'm wearing the vest. I've got a new vest. I don't know if it's a bit tight, but this is the experiment day. If everybody says to me, what the fuck are you doing, where are you wearing that, you absolute douche, don't wear it again, then I'll probably take that as a sign not to wear it again. But I can't see that happening. So yeah, if somehow we're able to read the consciousness of 2 rats, I would hazard a guess that they would be very similar. I could be wrong, that could be a massive generalization, but human beings, we're so complex and we all have such a different subjective experience of life that we all start with a base reality, and then as we get older, as things happen to us, these extra layers are put on top of reality, as if like changing the colour of it or the texture of it or the what else is another way to describe how you can change things? Colour, texture, taking out the colour, taking out the texture, yeah, blurring the lines, making things sharper, who knows. For example, right, a little while back I had personal training sessions with this very talented, beautiful young lady, but now she's just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know, somebody that I used to know. Oh, look at that. I haven't been hit in the head. It's not like one of those funny comic book style bumps on the head. But, right, when I used to speak to her, and I'd say most people that knew her, would abbreviate her name to 3 letters. And these 3 letters are so common in the English language. I must see them probably half a dozen times a day. Mostly it's when they're at the start of when a business started. So I'll drive past a van coming the other way, and it will be for like plumbing and heating, and it will say these 3 letters, and then it will say the year that the business started. Or I'll drive past a shop that sells pies, and it will say these 3 letters, 2012, because the business started in 2012. Or, you know, even looking on tomato ketchup bottle or vinegar or whatever, it will always say when the business started, and they use these 3 letters as an abbreviation. So constantly I am reminded of her name, and it's this weird little layer of reality that I never had before I knew her. And with experiences of life and growth, hopefully, look, I can literally see a van right now with her name on it, with 3 letters. It's just ahead of me in the traffic. So there you go, case in point. But yeah, I feel like to the day I die, I'm gonna see those 3 letters and have a little wry smile and think of her name and think of her. And it makes me sad, obviously, because we don't talk anymore, and I don't really know why. And I do miss those times. And yeah, I guess whatever she's doing now, I hope she's doing okay and happy, but it would be nice to know firsthand. And I could look at like her Instagram and stuff, but man, that's so painful when you had feelings for someone and you look at stuff like that and you can't speak to them, or you know, if you try and speak to them you won't get answered. It's so painful to look, so it's best for your own mental health, be ignorant in that regard. God, that truck just completely took out that hedge. Be ignorant, don't put yourself through that. But anyway, I guess now comes, how do I deal with this new layer of reality? Because it's not going anywhere. I'm never going to be able to unthink that way. Like, when I see those 2 letters, I think of her, and that's that. So now, instead of it initially making me smile, but then making me feel sad, and that's one way, matey. It's one way. It's only one way. There's 2 massive signs saying no entry, and that guy's trying to get down that road. Now he's moved on. Unless he lives down there, which would be awkward. But I don't think there's any houses down that road. Yeah, look. Oh, maybe there is, but it would be bloody awkward to try and get down there. But anyway, oh, thanks, mate. Completely made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, so now it's just about me retraining my brain and saying, that's just what happened. That's part of life. C'est la vie. Enjoy, appreciate the fun that you had together. You made some progress while you were under her care, and see it as a positive thing. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to talk again. But yeah, it would be nice in a way to be able to, like, because there's some really funny ones I see, and it would be nice to, I've taken pictures of them before, it would be nice to share them with the person. But c'est la vie. It is what it is. Such is life. But anyway, yeah, layers. Don't need layers today though. It is sticky.